say, words couldn't hurt me. Videos, just my name, they getting thirsty. Go ahead and put him in a hearse seat. It's getting murky, this time I deserve this. I'm ready for whatever war said he been a matador. Scared for the things I'm dreaming for. I'm eating caviar.
I know y'all seen the title, wild, it's wild, title's wild and everything like that, but it is what it is. There are court documents and the assumption of how they put it out there, and this is purely DEA controlled, how they try to push the narrative and everything like that. So without no further ado, let's get into it and do what we do. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. We are 10K away from that 120K, so do me a solid, hit that subscribe today. Let's do it. Mr. Jeffrey Williams' motion to suppress statements made while in custody as same were involuntary as well as made without lawful waiver of Miranda rights. Comes now Mr. Jeffrey Williams by and through undersigned counsel, and hereby files this motion to suppress statements made while in custody as same were 1, involuntary, as well as 2, made without lawful waiver of Miranda rights. In the above referenced case, in support of this motion, Mr. Williams shows as following. 1, Mr. Williams is innocent of all charges in the above referenced indictment. 2, on or about July 15th, 2015, Mr. Williams was in custody in DeKalb County Jail and was represented by counsel. While in DeKalb County Jail, Cobb Police Investigator David Rasasi, as well as ATS Special Agent T. Cunningham, initiated contact with Mr. Williams, a represented person, by having him placed by law enforcement in a DeKalb County Jail interrogation room without permission, knowledge, or consent of Mr. Williams or his counsel. These 2 law enforcement officers interrogated Mr. Williams while Mr. Williams was in custody without Mr. Williams lawfully waiving his Miranda rights. See Wright versus State 362 GA AP 867870 SE 2D 484 2002. Moreover, these law enforcement officers gave Mr. Williams a hope of benefits, which mandate that any and all statements made by Mr. Williams must be deemed involuntary. See Gunna versus State 306 Georgia 315 2B 830 SE 2nd 195 2019 OCGA 24-8-824. All of Mr. Williams' statements must be suppressed from the trial in the above referenced case, and all witnesses must be instructed not to utter the fact that Mr. Williams made any statements which were not voluntarily made, were made in violation of his constitutional right to counsel, and made in violation of Miranda warning. Additionally, no mention can be made that Mr. Williams was given the opportunity to speak with law enforcement since this post-arrest. Wherefore, Mr. Williams respectfully asks this honorable court to hold a hearing on this motion, and at the conclusion of same, asks the honorable court to grant the above requested relief. This day, 26th day of September, 2022. You could say that he ratted. The only problem with that is there was nothing that was promissory, right? So they never made any promises that if he gave up this person, anything like that. So they're not arguing that. And that's where I would say he's not snitching, because they're not saying that Mr. Williams gave a testimony in order to be granted this, and this. So that was never said, because then you could say, well, we gave him a statement, but they're not holding up to the end of the bargain. So I want to rip the paper up. So no, that didn't happen. More than likely, Thug went in there and said something stupid that kind of messed up the case. Like, bro, you realize you actually could have beat it. Now, you might have just admitted guilt to something that you shouldn't have pled guilty to on top of that. So more than likely, Thug went in there like a lot of cats do. He ain't the only one, and he ain't going to be the last one. See, they try to play games. The police in interrogations will always try to play games, whether they do it in an interrogation setting or they do it on the way to jail. They'll start asking you this, that, and this. You'll think, oh, all right, well, that's cool. It's like a sales tactic, right? you buy stuff from people you actually like when you meet a salesperson. So they'll bring up little stuff. Hey, where you from? Oh, I'm from freaking, I don't know, Weirville. Yeah, oh shoot, I've been to I don't know Weirville. Man, yeah, this and that. You got a favorite team? Oh yeah, I like the Nowhereville Sentinels. Man, me too, that's my team. Bro, this is my favorite player. Oh man, you remember this? You remember that? Boom, got him. See, they find commonalities, try to cozy on up to you, and screw you. They could have did something like this. Man, Doug, bro. Man, I already know this ain't you. I know this ain't you, man. What's up? You got any halftime shows planned for the Falcons or anything like that? You know this ain't really nothing. You know this ain't really nothing, right? We know you didn't do this, man. Why don't you explain to us what happened so we can let you up out of here? They'll try to downplay the charges. You ever seen the interrogations when they had the people that's there for murder? Oh, man, it was an argument. It got a little crazy. And then the gun accidentally went off, right? But the gun accidentally went off while it was in your hand, right? Yeah. See, the police will automatically give you built-in excuses as to why you committed the crime. All they need you to do is admit you admitted the crime. But see, here's the thing. When they click on the cameras or they click on that recorder, they're supposed to tell you everything they're supposed to tell you, your Miranda rights. You do know that you're waiving this, and that for counsel and all that, so you're coming here under your own volition, meaning that you're coming here free will. And so when they do that, they're really going, talk without your lawyers so you don't know what you're talking about. We done seen whole interrogations where a dude admitted to a murder he never even did and then had to get out 15 years later. Now, does that happen all the time? Absolutely not. But we all seen First 48. Them cats going there with no lawyers, get to talking, screw themselves over, and everything like that. So basically, I think Young Thug just screwed himself over, said something he wasn't supposed to say, implicated him in something that his lawyer could easily beat. And right now, I'm going to let this build, but I'm going to look at what it is. It's probably that little stupid drug case or whatever it was way back when with Gunna and everything like that. So more than likely, Thug probably said, yeah, that's mine. I bought it just to do the drugs and everything like that. If that's the case, it might be better for Thug and Gunna to both take possessions of said certain drugs, so it splits it up. It has to be a certain amount to require a certain time, so it may be that. They may have basically, if they split it, it's a misdemeanor opposed to a felony. If that's what the case is, and I think that's what it is. But I'll catch you at the live tonight. We'll talk more about it. I'll give more details later on. And man, Sue Surf got hit with the Rico today, bro. We'll get more into it. I haven't seen anything. The only Rico I seen was one that happened in Michigan. And if you're a part of that one, that's bad. But I'm going to do my little thing. But I'll catch y'all there, man. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. We're on our way to 120K, so hit that subscribe today. Nash. Y'all expect me to keep it real? Because you know that I will. I do this daily, baby. Check out the Nightly Nash podcast. Also, Street the Music Steady Nash if you have not. It's on all streaming platforms. Guaranteed you're going to find something you like. Probably like that overly thugging freestyle, or maybe something different. Let me know in the comments. We possibly shoot that music video.